The Bread and Puppet Theater has been around since the 60s, putting on shows with puppets that can be more than 20 feet tall. Their museum in Glover, Vermont is a retirement home for their amazing creations. And when you step inside, your eyes will widen and your jaw might well drop. Elke Schumann.
Okay, hello.
Of the Bread and Puppet Theater.
Welcome to our museum.
It's a hell of a history you have. You started back in the 60s, correct?
Early 60s. 63 was when the theater was founded in New York City on the Lower East Side.
You and your husband, Peter.
Peter founded it. He's the director, the artist, and the founder. About 98.9% of the puppets you see are bread and puppet puppets, sculpted by Peter in clay, covered with paper mache by hundreds and probably thousands of puppeteers.
Elke, there's puppets and masks of all shapes and sizes.
That's right, from tiny miniature cutouts to life size, including face masks taken right from people's faces, including our big giants.
There's always been a political component to the theater, right?
There always has been, but we've also done shows based on the Bible, on fairy tales.
Now, how about the White Horse Butcher? What is this all about?
The show was inspired by a postcard showing a slaughterhouse with real live butchers there with bloody aprons. And Peter turned the butchers into bureaucrats with their bland faces, their nice suits, signing death warrants and torture orders and things like that. And the White Horse is this sort of pure thing that is above and beyond them.
A lot of the Bread and Puppet shows are in the street, right? Outdoors.
Oh yeah, we did demonstrations in New York City, parades, outdoor shows, and then when we moved to the country, to Vermont in 1970, and Peter saw this beautiful meadow, he said, instead of touring in the summer, we're going to concentrate on working right where we are. And so every year we created one giant weekend show with a circus, with a pageant, with little shows.
And you still do that every year.
And we're doing that now, but we stopped doing the once a year thing. It got too big. It grew from a few hundred people in the audience to thousands, tens of thousands. And then there was a tragic accident and we stopped it in 1998.
A tragic puppet accident? What happened?
Two men who'd been drinking in a nearby campground got into a fight, and one was killed.
Speaking of evil, look over your shoulder. That's the devil, right?
That's the demon, symbolizing nuclear annihilation.
I get the sense that a lot of these puppets and masks may never see the light of day again. They're here for the rest of their lives, correct?
We used to take them out quite often, but the work of putting them back was a lot, especially upstairs where the puppets are so large.
Wow, Elke, this is amazing up here. You've got some huge puppets here, don't you?
We do, our giants. Our giant washerwomen and their cohorts, the garbage men, the Duke and
Duchess over here.
Duchess over here.
You got some presidents here.
The founding fathers.
Do you have any idea how many puppets you have in here total?
No, we've never counted them, but there are hundreds and hundreds, maybe 1,000 or more.
Who's this guy? This is Fatso? Uncle Fatso.
Our first bad guy puppet started and built in for parades against bad housing in Harlem.
Sort of a slumlord.
Yeah, that is the king of hell that you're looking at there. Yama, the king of hell. It's based on a Japanese legend.
Some of your puppets are pretty horrific, pretty disturbing.
Yes, they are, but the good washer...
Intentionally so.
Yes.
I just noticed that the whole ceiling is also covered with stuff.
Peter suffers a very serious chronic disease called horror vacui, the terror of empty space. So anytime he sees that...
Is that a real thing? Come on.
It is. I mean, that's one of the biggest puppets.
What is that?
That is called the domestic insurrection. That's the giant butcher.
How many people would it take to work that puppet?
One strong person on the center pole.
But then his arms.
And each arm has a stick on it, and then you need well-coordinated people who can make it move in a lifelike way. And then the men have feet, so you need another person
you got legs too.
moving his feet. Over here is a crocodile that was used in New York City for parades. The god face, this is what began every pageant. But over here is Mother Earth.
Mother Earth is huge.
Yes, Mother Earth is the second face.
Rightfully so. Elke, you do most of your shows outdoors, but sometimes you go out back and do them indoors, right?
Yes. We have the Dirt Floor Theater there, and that's another case of a severe horror vacui condition.
Everything's covered?
Everything is covered with art.
Where does the bread come in?
That's from Peter's childhood. He helped his mother make bread in Silesia. That's where his family came from. And the bread of that region is a dark sourdough rye bread.
And at your shows, you used to make this bread and serve it to the audience,
Yes,
right?
we still do. That's part of the performance. This is the Quebec-style clay oven
For the bread.
for the bread. And here's what it looks like inside.
Are you doing anything to preserve these things, or are they just going to decay slowly?
They will slowly or rapidly decay. They're paper mache. The barn won't last forever. We won't last forever. So
All this returns to dust.
Yep.
And you're okay with that?
Yep.
Elke, if people want to patronize the Bread and Puppet Theater and Museum, where should they go?
We're on Route 122 in Glover in the Northeast Kingdom, 20 miles north of St. Johnsbury.
Get me out of this.